Tony, thank you so much for that fantastic welcome to here, Unite the Union. I'm really sorry I couldn't be here yesterday. We had a bit of business to attend to in London, and that bit of business was actually very, very important. And so it's delayed until today, but it's a real pleasure to be able to address your policy conference, workplace representatives, shop stewards, branch secretaries, all the people that are absolutely the backbone of the trade union and labour movement. Because if we don't have that workplace organisation, that branch organisation, and all that kind of day-to-day work by union reps, we are nothing, we are nowhere. It's very important to have the strength of organisation absolutely on the ground. You work every day to improve people's lives, each day, week in, week out, year after year. And you've proven, to me personally and to a lot of people in the Labour Party, the unwavering support over the last few quite difficult weeks, because there's been an awful lot of pressure put on people. But I said this last week at the Durham Miners' Gala. Yes, individuals get a lot of pressure put on them. Len does, Tony does, I do, lots of people do. But it's as nothing at all compared to the pressure that's put on people who have trouble feeding their children, who have trouble knowing if they're going to have a flat or a home to live in next week. And real pressure of people trying to survive in a very, very difficult world. So I want to say personally a huge thank you to your General Secretary, Len McCluskey, and all the members of your executive, and the 1.4 million members you represent, for their inclusion, their support for the Labour movement, and of course to the Labour Party itself. Because I believe the Labour Party is intrinsic to the trade union movement, just as I believe it the other way round. The trade unions founded the Labour Party can't survive without trade unions. And I'm proud to get trade unions. To Jenny, Jim, Martin and Diana for their commitment way and above the call of duty on our party's national executive and the huge efforts they make. And to the political team of Steve Turner and all the work that he does. And a special thank you to Annalise Midgley, who then very undiplomatically poached from my office to come and work for Unite as political secretary. So thank you very much to all of you for the fantastic work that you do. 9 months ago, I was elected, and I was very honoured to be elected to lead the Labour Party with nearly 60% of the vote. This isn't just about an individual. This is about the way in which we do politics, the way in which we mobilise people who've not been very politically active before, who can see some hope in what we are offering of a different kind of future and a different kind of way of doing politics. That is what brought so many people into the election last year and has brought so many more into union membership and Labour Party membership over the last few months. They're excited by the ideas of what we can all achieve together. That election victory last year was very much due to the support of lots of people, and in particular many trade unions that came and gave such incredible support. This has transformed our politics and turned the Labour Party into a mass movement of now 500,000 members and rising, 3 million and more affiliated members, and a very large number of registered supporters. That means we have several 100,000 people directly involved and active in politics, and we have several million more who are affiliated in some way or the other. That strength, that power, that unity, that optimism together can change politics and can change people's lives and can end the level of insecurity in so many sectors. We're there, yes, to replace this Tory government. That is what we're about. But there are some difficulties around, and I just heard the end of the debate we're having about the European Union. The result, the referendum result, has cast some very dark clouds over the future of many of our industries, over our rights at work and our protection at work. So when the government cuts to our public service are taking place, its effects on our local communities are huge and enormous.